this is the microcomputed tomography equipment produced by General Electric, and we use this equipment to analyze the internal structure of the rock samples even during the experiments, during the core flood experiment. That's why this equipment is placed close to another core flood equipment, and we can conduct the high pressure and high temperature experiments and visualize the process of the fluid, or we can try to analyze how the fluid is movement inside the porous medium of the rock samples. But honestly speaking, this is very advanced, advanced equipment and complex experiments, and they usually take a lot of time, like days or even weeks. But this is highly important for the petroleum companies, because they need to know what, they need to understand how the fluids are moving inside the porous medium, as I previously told you. So they just studying some sedimentary rock samples, small rock samples, and they are able to visualize the pore size with this up to 1.3 microns. So this is really amazing and highly important. Right now we came to, I would say, the microfluidic laboratory lab, and here it is. We are doing the experiments, but instead of using the rock samples, we are doing the experiments using microfluidic chips, and this is about, I can say that the microfluidic chip is the artificial analog of the rock sample, and we can reproduce the real 3D structure of the rock sample on 2D microfluidic chip, and it allows us to conduct the laboratory experiments faster, more reliably, and visually observe what is happening inside the microfluidic chip. Here it is on the screen. You can see the online image from the microscope, from the digital microscope, and this is the artificial zone which is saturated by the oil, and we are going to conduct a number of experiments using this structure, and it really helps us to skip all the problems related to the conventional laboratory experiments, to the experiments with the rock samples. And I would say that we are looking for new blood, for the new students, and this experiment we are doing with the second-year master student Dmitry Periponov.
Hello everyone, I'm Dmitry Periponov, and I'm currently working with this project as my master thesis. So here we designed a special microfluidic chip design for evaluating gas-enhanced oil recovery methods. So here we can identify what is the best to inject into oil formation. Just gas flooding or half and half gas injection. So using this unique technology with artificial design of the microchip, we can prove to some investors or oil companies that this or that technology is efficient for particular reservoir.
And I would like to highlight that we are open to master students, and they are allowed to work on any equipment we have in the laboratory, and this can be a unique chance for you to join any team you want and to conduct to do the experiment by yourself, by your hand, since very limited or very little amount of laboratories around Russia allowed to do it. This was a very short tour around our laboratory, and we have much more equipment, people, and different teams. You're gonna be able to do really amazing and unique stuff here, which you won't be able to do in any other laboratory in other Russian universities and places. So just come to the Skoltech, come to the professors, researchers, and feel free to discuss anything you want. So you're always welcomed, and we're gonna be glad to see you here.